stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I'd never felt that strong, like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for feeding, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning, solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light, and I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock.
I'm here today in front of the former Keith Academy. This is where it all began for Jackie Campbell. He first walked up these steps in September of 1942 to go on to become an outstanding athlete as well as a star thrower. This school was also the only one in Lowell to ever win the baseball state championship title. This happened in the year 1946 with the help of ace pitcher Jackie Campbell.
I'm here today with Mr. Jimmy Sullivan, Keith Academy class of 46. What do you remember about Jackie Campbell in sports?
Jackie Campbell in sports, before I met Jack, he was a freshman at Keith while I was in junior high and also my sophomore year at Lowell High School before I changed to Keith. As a freshman, without knowing Jack, I followed him mainly because he was outstanding as a freshman, not only in baseball, but also basketball and football. Then in turn, in the sophomore year, I played basketball with him and baseball. He was outstanding in both. We then played our third year at Keith Academy. He was again outstanding in football, basketball, and baseball. Even in our sophomore year at Keith, and that would be 1944, our team was even better that year than it was in our senior when we won the state championship. We were undefeated, 19-0 in 1944, but we did not go to the tournament at Fenway Park or Braves Field because of the war year. The war was still going on, so they had no tournament. Again, if we were able to go that year, I was positive that Jack Campbell would have pitched us to the title that year. But in our senior year, when we won the championship, there was no doubt we had a great team, but there was no finer pitcher in any school except for Jack Campbell. He was outstanding, correct?
Where did you play your games, and did you have a lot of community support?
In those particular days, when we were freshmen and sophomores, especially Jack when he was a freshman, we did our practicing at Keith Academy in that small baseball field, football field. We never played any baseball games there. We always played at either Hadley Field, which was our home field, or when we played Lowell High School, we always played at the South Common. When we played our games at Hadley Field, we always had crowds of 1,000 or more. We had tremendous crowds because the 3 years we played, we were always very, very good, and we always were in the tournament. But senior year was even larger. We used to be 2,000 or more the year we won the state championship. We played at Hadley Field, and that place was jammed. And they followed us, they supported us, the whole son supported us. All the parents who were able to get out of work would come to us. We traveled, wherever we traveled, we'd have people driving down to the game because it was an outstanding team. But there was no doubt the main reason for the big crowd was that Jack Campbell was that great pitcher. He was that good.
Mr. Sullivan, I play a lot of sports myself. What my grandfather wanted me to know?
Grandfather would want you to know many things, but the first thing dealing with sports, he would want you to give your best at all times. So the main thing is to give your best. The second thing would be to make sure that your teammates would remember the same thing, to give their best, but to play as a team. No matter how good you might be, you You can't win unless the team works with you. So the main thing would be to give your best and to work as a team.
This is Hadley Field. This is where most of Keith's home games were played. This is also where most of the wins Jackie Campbell accumulated over a 3-year period took place. He won a total of 31 games out of 35. But not only was Jackie Campbell an ace pitcher, he was also an excellent hitter. As a matter of fact, he had a batting average almost always within the .420s. Try to imagine 2,000 to 4,000 fans on this crowd just to watch amazing pitcher Jack Campbell pitch. Now let's try and do a reenactment of a really spectacular game. Just think of it. 9th inning, 2 outs. Only one more strike needed, and Keith will take the win. Jackie Campbell, he winds up. The pitch is thrown. He throws a perfect strike, and all the crowd goes wild. And all Jackie Campbell's teammates come and jump on us. Just imagine the feeling, the pride he must have felt. Just imagine.
I'm here today speaking with Mr. Frank Finley, one of Keith Academy's 9. Thank you very much for speaking with me. Now, take me back to 1942.
We were matched with Somerville, who were the Greater Boston champs, and supposedly the perennial champions of baseball in the state of Massachusetts. We were very, very fortunate to beat Somerville. We beat them 1-0. And without your grandfather's pitching and the way he threw, we wouldn't have won. He could throw the baseball at times consistently in the 90s miles per hour, and sometimes over 95 miles an hour. A little particular funny story, locally, he struck out a star athlete from Lowell High, who was he went in relief. We lost the game to Lowell High 4-3, but he went in relief in the 8th inning with the bases loaded. They were ahead 4-2, and he struck this star athlete out, and the umpire said that the ball was thrown so fast, it was just a blur, he went by the sound, and knocked the catcher down, and the umpire, he said he'd swear it was 100 miles an hour, the baseball. It came in that fast. Now, we beat Somerville 1-0, and we prayed for rain. And the next day, it rained. Some days it rained for 2 days, and he pitched against Boston English, and Boston English pitcher hadn't lost a ball game in 3 years of high school. He was out of there by the 3rd inning. We beat Boston English 17-2. Here we are in Fenway Park. We have won the state championship. The Grand Slam, he gave up 4 hits in the final game, but that means he won 4 straight. For a while, the Boston thought the papers thought there were 2 Campbells pitching to keep. There was only 1. Here's your grandfather's name. He's captain of the all-scholastic baseball team. He was senior. He was age 18. He was 6 feet, weighed 170 pounds, and he hit .426 batting average. He was a fine hitter. He was the number 1.
On April 25th, 1976, this park was dedicated in honor of Jack Campbell. We'll now take you back and show you a clip of what it was like to be there. Jackie Campbell entered Notre Dame in 1946, and in his junior year, he pitched Notre Dame into the NCAA baseball championship. During his senior year, he signed with the Boston Red Sox. He reported to Louisville for spring training, but returned home soon afterward with an arm injury. After an unsuccessful operation, he was unable to pitch baseball ever again. He was an umpire and referee in local sports. He worked with the youth of Lowell and was the night supervisor for the Lowell Recreation Department for 13 years until his untimely death on September 25, 1974, of a massive heart attack. No man stands so tall as when he stoops to help a boy.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be. I can fly higher than an eagle.
no finer pitcher in any school, except for Jack Campbell. He was outstanding. The Red Sox wanted to sign him. The Philadelphia A's wanted to sign him.
I can fly higher than an eagle, 'cause you are the wind beneath my wings.
Only a great athlete, but he was an excellent student. He was a type that could just look at something and it was photogenic.
Beneath my wings,
We wouldn't have won it without him. We made a good account of him, but I don't think we would have won the state championship without him.
against the sky, so high I almost touched the sky. Thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my wings.
He had a golden touch. No matter what sport he played, or whatever he did, in a few moments, or a few days, it was a winner. He was a winner. He was a winner himself. No question about it. He was an exceptional athlete. Those three sports and anything he put his hands on.
He was unbelievable because he had so many ribs. He could have been better. I was a good football player. He could have been better.
He was a good father and a gentleman. Always a pleasure to be with him.
You're the greatest, Pop. I love you.
Thank God for you.